Yes.
And my second question is, Mr. Brom, Israel is the name of a prophet, the prophet Jacob, peace be upon him, in the Quran. That is why we have love for this name, for name Israel. It is not proper, of course, to curse this name, and that is a major error made by many people. We have great love for the prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and the children of Israel are mentioned extensively in the Quran, and we learn from their tests and trials. Also, Torah is praised in the Quran as guidance for the humanity. So my question is, that is why we believe in love, friendship, and brotherhood should be on the basis of our relations with Israel. How can we strengthen our friendship in our countries? And what should be the efforts of the intellectuals, officials, and individuals to strengthen this relationship with Israel?
Well, I think that we first have to correct the incidents and the misunderstandings that took place between the two parties during recent years, and especially to deal with the Mavi Marmara incident.
Yes.
I think that there were extensive discussions between the two delegates from the two states, and they reached a formula that includes a kind of Israeli apology for the mistakes that were done and compensation for those that will err. That should be the first stage. But I really believe that if we want to have a reasonable relationship between Israel and Turkey, Israel should deal with its relationship with the Palestinians. I think that the stalemate in the Israeli-Palestinian political process during the last 3 years was very harmful. It was very harmful to the two sides, but it also harmed to the relationship between Israel and Turkey.
Yeah.
And I think that we have our own interest to deal with the relationship with the Palestinians, because implementing the two-state solution, namely establishing a Palestinian state, is important also for Israel, because that will guarantee the identity of Israel as the state of the Jewish people. If these steps will be taken, I assume that the relationship between Turkey and Israel will improve very fastly.
Definitely.